How to turn $147 into $1,000 is what this live is all about. So if you want to hear what I want to chat with you about, please stay tuned. So I realized that there's a part of me that's super techie, and there are so many things that I've learned along the way that a lot of other people really don't know techie stuff, right? So I decided to come up with this amazing plan for other beauty professionals who really want to have another stream of income and really want to educate and find another way to take the knowledge that you have in your head and put it down somewhere without having to do all the stuff. So listen up, guys. I've done all of these different things, which is creating these courses to help you guys to build your courses. And I still have it available and you can still sign up for that. But I'm not here to talk about that. I know who I am as an individual, and I'm here to support you. So if you know that you really want to have another stream of income, but you don't want to do the techie stuff, I'm giving you guys an opportunity to join me on the journey. You see that I go hard for UBG. It's been going on for 2 years now, and yesterday was an anniversary. So somebody tell me happy anniversary. So hello, Angel. Hi, Josie. Who else is in here? Nads, Nadine, hi, Healthcare. Hi, A. Fuller. Oh, hello, Tanisha. Hey, Shanithia. All right. Hi, Tammy. Hello, Learn Two Ways, Mo Gains, NY, Wellness Salon. All right. So let me tell you a little bit more about this. And I'm going to tell you guys real quick because I know you got things to do. So UBG is a full-fledged business membership that has a lot of things in it, from social media lessons to financial sessions for you guys to get your money in order. I remember years and years ago when I was hosting this entrepreneurship group. We would meet every month, and I still have it. Oh my gosh, it's here again, right? So we would meet every month. And let me tell y'all, I was doing something for the people in my group. I decided I wanted to bring someone in every month to speak at the in-person meeting. And I decided to bring a financial advisor in at the time. And see, little did I know, I was actually bringing a person in for everybody else. But when I was sitting in on a presentation, they were talking about how we need to have something for us to like have an IRA and, do our savings for when we actually are ready to retire. And guys, this was so many years ago, but I was doing something for other people and it turned around and it worked out for me. So I actually at the time signed on and I ended up getting an IRA. And guys, I'll tell you real quick, like this was several years ago when I looked at it. I need to look again. But I had over $20,000 in there, and I actually had forgotten about it because at one point in time I stopped contributing to it. And then when I got divorced, I stopped putting money in it because I was like, I got to keep my dollars together, y'all, do whatever was best. So in any case, I'm telling you all of this stuff to say that I've always been this person that has decided to help other people. And I'm just glad that I'm that person. That's all, right? So it did help me helping other people. So I'm back at it, always will be at it, helping other people. And what's beautiful is I do help others, and there's amazing things that happen for me as well. So in this space of me helping others, I realized that, and thank you for the happy anniversaries, and thank you for the badge, Angel. I realized that you guys really don't want to build your course. Can y'all tell the truth? Like, you want this other stream of income, but you don't want to build the course. You don't want to do it. I'm looking right at y'all. You say it, and then some of you have hopped into some of my courses and you go so slow. So here's what I'm going to do. If you become, and when you become a member of UBG, which is a place that you want to be anyway, you get in and you become a member, and then you're going to be able to join me on Monday for a session where I'm going to teach you what you need to know to make a mini course. Your mini course will be housed inside of UBG. Once again, you guys hear me. I've been going hard for UBG. It's been going on for 2 years and ain't going nowhere. So what if you can come in on Monday with me and you can learn what you need to know to create a mini course because you want to teach and you want to have another stream of income? And I tell you everything you need to know. Once you get on the inside, then you are going to create, I'll tell you simply right now, a course requires video. It requires video footage, right? So you're going to do that, and I'll tell you all the other things that are surrounding the process. But I'm going to make sure that everything else is done for you. So we're doing a mini course, which means it's not super expansive. It's going to be short, quick to the point, where people can come in and learn the things that you want them to learn. You don't have to do graphics. Why? Because I have a digital agency. So we're going to create the graphics that will promote you so you can push something out to say, hey, I have a mini course. You don't want to, another thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go and buy a platform that you have to pay for every month to house your course. You don't want to sit there and set all the things up. You don't want to type in all of the content, the words. You don't want to do any editing of any, you don't want to do none of that. So I already know. And why not join forces with UBG, which is already a full-fledged membership, meaning you create your course, it goes inside. You don't do anything else but send me all the things that I need you to send me. And now your course is housed in there. Because there are others, and there are some others that already signed on from yesterday. Those of you who signed on, we're going to roll together, meaning we work better in numbers, and we are going to promote it together. You're going to get your graphics. You're going to be able to just turn your footage over, and all the stuff is going to be edited and everything, and it's going to go in UBG. Now, here's the big part. When I say turn $147, hello, the entanglement coach. Hello. When I say turn $147 into $1,000, here's what I'm going to do. I'm willing and looking forward to share the wealth with you, which means that when you sell your course to someone else, the membership that we currently have is $147 for a person to join and see all the things for 1 month. You'll be selling it at $147 as well. You will get an affiliate link and you become a partner. Your link gives you 70% of what the person pays when they sign on. So as soon as you get someone to sign on, you get 70%. It's automated, so none of us touch it. Everything is done by a system. It sees that you have given someone your link to the landing page for UBG. They sign on, it tracks it, and then you will receive, to be exact, 70% is $102.90 every time a person signs on. Now, let me tell you the other beauty in this. You don't have to make the landing page. You don't have to make your sales. You don't have to make a button for sales. You don't have to collect nothing. You don't have to think about nothing. Another thing is that because we're all together, the people who buy your course that's inside UBG, they're buying everyone else's courses. So I hope that you guys are going to come with some really cool, amazing beauty courses that can be put inside the program, because we need those things as well, because I've been teaching mostly on the business side. And you guys know I basically come from the beauty industry, and the way that I used to interact with you guys was I would teach you a hair technique, and then I would teach you some business and all of the above. Well, I'm not really in that space of teaching the hair techniques, but you sure can. You can join me on a journey. I already have a community. We're going to build and grow together. We're going to do this together, okay? So the other things that you guys are scared of is that some of you don't want to go live by yourself. You don't know what promotions actually really means, and you really are kind of nervous to do this by yourself. So when we do it together, you're selling everything. What else are you selling, just in case you don't know what else is in UBG? Mondays is Social Media Lessons Live. You also gain access to the membership because you're now a member. You get to sit in on the lessons, or you get to binge watch. What are you able to binge watch? There's over 200 sessions inside this membership. This thing is serious, y'all. So I built the membership because I realized that there were some things that were lacking for entrepreneurs. A lot of people don't know how to properly use social media. There are things that you pay people for that you can do yourself, and then some of the rest you do need to pay people for. And I teach you on both ends of the spectrum. But I don't want you sitting there talking about you don't know how to edit a video. You don't know how to post on your social media. You don't really understand what to put in a caption. You don't know about hashtags. All of the things involved with social media, those things are in UBG. Live lessons and anything that you miss is recorded. So, you also won't sit down and create a plan for yourself for social media, which is why a lot of you are not having success. And we do those things in UBG. Another thing is that your finances. I started this live off talking about how I got an IRA. And, several years back, I realized that there's over so many thousands of dollars in there. You're going to have to hear that information somewhere at some point in time, and it's going to be time for you to really get your finances in order to get ready for you to retire. Because I don't know what's going to be available by the time most of you actually get to the point of retirement, and you have to set your own stuff up now. So we're talking about your finances, and the thing that I understand is that without us really talking about our money, the things that we're doing are just random. We're literally out here talking about we running business, and we don't have nothing available and ready for us for later on down the line. So I want you to have the people in front of you that give you this information. We're working on your business plan. We're working on what it takes to save and all of that other stuff. Also, we have a special segment every week where Sophia is coming in and she's helping you to get your books in order. You guys are all over the place and you know it. Like, some of y'all haven't been able to sign on for certain things because you don't know if you have enough money. You don't know where your money went. You don't know how much money you really made. Tax time comes and you're scrambling and you're nearly dying. So she's in there week to week helping you all with being able to get your books in order. Then we have a segment on Wednesdays, which is for your goal setting. You should be setting goals every week. You need a community, people that you can talk to and listen to that are going through the same things as you. When people have problems and questions and things, I answer them and everybody is supported. You also get supported by other people in the community. We're reading books together, and we're also, there's a business lesson that is about something in business every week. You get access to that for doing this as well. So you become a leader and you also get access. So this is the push that a lot of you need so that you can be able to get to the point of being able to have another stream of income, something that is created, and you don't have to do that much work. And I will grab you by the hand and make sure you got it. Now, I have a whole other program that will teach you how to build your course. If you want to build it on your own and have your own platform, you can do that. You should also know that if you join me on this journey, and when you join me, you will also be able to have access to your content that you put inside your course. And I'm not holding you down to say, oh, because it's over here in this program, you can't do something else with it. I really don't have any control over that, and I'm fine with that. So you don't have to do a course platform on your own. You don't have nothing extra that you got to take care of, but to get into the session that's going to happen on Monday. So how will you join? You're going to become a member of UBG. You just have to go to the link in my bio and or go to undergroundbizgroup.com. So to put this back in other words, to get on board, you join UBG. You sign on. It's $147 for you to sign on. It is monthly, and there's a whole lot. You should also know that UBG is in person as well. Every once a month, I meet with all the members as well as some members from that are other entrepreneurs that are here in the area where I live. We meet in person every month. So if you want to attend that meeting as a UBG member, you're able to attend the meeting, whether you drive in, fly in, or whatever the case is. We meet once a month, and it's so powerful to be in person with entrepreneurs who are really building and growing together. So you sign on at $147, and then you have full access to the whole membership. And then you will meet me on Monday in the session, which will be at 1 p.m. And I'm going to teach you the things you need to know to create the mini course. I'm going to ask you for all the things that you need to turn over to me. I have a virtual agency, guys, a digital virtual agency. So we will be doing the work. They gonna do the work, not really none of us, okay? We're going to have your graphics ready and you'll be ready to go. So you just need to sign on now. And when you sign on right now, what's going to happen is you get access and you can sit and binge watch the sessions that are in there. There are so many things in there about business in general that it's crazy. Okay, so I don't know who's ready. If you're ready, tell me ready. And I'm excited to see who that is. And I know who I am on this earth. I'm meant to help others to get to where you all actually want to be. That's my job. Like, I really understand that. And I understand you should also know anytime you help other people, you help yourself too, indirectly. But I'm really here for you guys because I see you don't want to do this and you want another stream of income. Another thing I need to tell you just to sum it up. The 147 gets you in. Anybody else that comes in is coming in at 147 a month, right? So they're going to sign on for membership. You will have an affiliate link that is issued to you. You give the link out. It just looks like you're telling them to sign on to the membership, point blank, period. They click it. They go to the landing page that you don't have to build. Now that they clicked it, it's tracking you. You get $102.90 every time that you actually get a new person to sign on. When you get 10 people, it is a monthly that they're paying. You will have $102 times 10 people. That's $1,000. So all you need to do is sell it to 10 people. Okay. And as many people as you sell it to, that's your commission. I'm ready and willing to spread the wealth. Okay. Is there a space for self-care course on the platform? Yes. So you know what? I'm so glad you asked me that question. You guys have to know. Get some water. I created this platform for entrepreneurs, for real, like entrepreneurs, point blank, period. Because I know who I am as the coach, I am for entrepreneurs. I understand this. There's this thing where, everyone in the coaching space is like, oh, you should niche down and you should just talk to, one audience. And that is a true thing because you attract the attention of the audience. But I do need you all to know in my membership, there are all types of entrepreneurs in there. So it's most recent that I said, let me just start really, really, really attracting the attention of the beauty professionals because maybe they don't think I'm talking to them. And I know the business of beauty very well, but I know business. So this membership is actually for anyone, to be honest. I just had to actually begin to speak the language of talking to beautypreneurs so that they hear me. But when I'm out in the streets and when I'm doing the lives and all these things, I'm talking to entrepreneurs. Y'all, I know business. I have done so many different things in business. A lot has been surrounding beauty, but I have manufactured products from overseas. I have my own line of tools, okay? I've created my own wet line of products. So tools, products. I'm an author. I've written more. I stopped counting at 8 books because I now have written a lot of actual ebooks. So I'm an author. I've written physical books that are printed, and I have a bunch of digital books. I've created multiple online platforms. I created Extensions Expo, which is a trade show where thousands of people came in every year and took up the whole hotel. I organized this whole thing. I mean, this event cost me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to produce. So I've done large events. I've done very small events. I've trained a team of educators to be able to train the rest of the world. And I created educational arenas for them to come in and be educated and be sent back out to go and train the rest of the world. I created digital products. I have over 200 digital products that I've created over time because I got on a bus, on the right bus when the digital thing started. I got on back then. So this stuff I'm talking about, honestly, y'all, this thing I'm saying to you guys is a no-brainer to me. Like, it's literally like, okay, come on, let me help a few people because it's so easy to me. So I've done so many things. So I want you to know I've done a lot in business. I've sold a lot of different things, candy, clothing. I've sold everything, y'all. It's crazy. So my membership is for anyone. So to answer you, as far as can you have self-care? Absolutely. And self-care is actually something that all entrepreneurs need. So for you to come in and build your mini course with the self-care, guess what else you got to know? All of the members of UBG will have access to your course as well as anyone else that comes in. And you also get to say, I'm a partner. You know what? We got to stop doing things by ourselves. Alone is a tough, lonely road. It takes a long time and it's hard. It's very hard. But when we're rolling with other people, we can partner up and we can get together. And let me tell you something. I do this kind of thing where I kind of like set the tone. So when people start coming into my presence and they see how I move, the rest of the people start doing the same things. So I can only imagine that what's going to happen with those that have already signed on, with those that are coming on board. You guys are all going to become a community of educators who are out here with your courses that are a part of UBG. I could see you guys going live without me and talking about, well, let's see what day we could go live to talk about what we have to offer. And the thing is, when you're offering not only your stuff, the thing that you're selling becomes way more valuable. There are over 200 sessions that are in UBG currently. When those of you come in, the rest of you are going to bring your courses inside of this platform. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not stopping. Y'all need to know. I'm not stopping. So It's going to be way more than those of you who sign on right now that will be a part of this movement. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and like now is the time to really make it really happen. This is an entrepreneurship space for entrepreneurs to really excel, to get together, to bond together and do this. I'm not a me person. I'm a togetherness person. That's who I've been the whole time. When I was in beauty school, I was in there teaching other people, helping the teacher out. You know, everywhere I go, that's just who I am. So get on board with me. Let's do this together. Y'all, for real, let's just get this money. Let's have this other stream of income. Once you create a digital product, it's created, and that's what you should know. And those of you who've been dragging your feet, I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm presenting you with an opportunity to get in, and I'm going to push you. It's going to be as easy as you creating the video, and you have to give me the other pieces of information. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to make it real simple for you. You're going to have to give me these few pieces of info. I'm going to give you something to fill out that'll give me the info, and your course is going to be built. You just need to give me the video. That's going to be it. Like, it's that simple. I got y'all. Let's do this together. That's it. I got you. If y'all ready to make some money, let's make this money. Let's do it. Let's make this money together. So before I close out, I have been a licensed cosmetologist since 1995. I decided to put the shares down 2 years ago, and I fully work in the online world as well as I do in-person events as well. And I don't have to do what I was doing before because there are other ways to make money. Being a coach fully serves me as the person that I'm supposed to be on this earth, and I really get to fully serve other people in this space. If you've been nervous about shifting to do something different, just follow my lead and just watch what I do and how I do it. I was behind that chair. And when I tell y'all I loved what I did, but at this point in time, I just realized that there's so much more that I can do. And I want to spread a little bit of the love and the energy that I have with you. You don't have to put your shares down if you are behind a chair, but you very well can do a bunch of other things if you strategically move. And that is what I am here to help you to understand. How can you strategically move? One of the ladies that I was recently coaching, you guys could look for her testimony. She was doing a whole lot of things. And as her coach, I was helping her to understand how to align all of the things and get the things done. People are telling us that we have to do only one thing, and that's not necessarily true. There is a method to the madness, but if you understand what to do and how to do it, you can do multiple things at one time. You can spend a little time working on this, a little time working on that, and you can really, really, really get great success in a lot of different areas, as long as you know the strategy, which is what I can help you with. So guys, that is it. You want to get from behind a chair too? Yeah, you definitely can. And like I said, if you want to stay there for a little while, the average person that I talk to that begins to tell me they want to come from behind a chair, I see that it usually happens within somewhere around 6 months, a year, or 2 years. That's generally about how it works. And I have a whole different program that is specifically to, I want to get from behind my chair. If you want to know about that, it's called Shift. There's a link in my bio. You could check it out. And I work with you for 5 weeks to help you to determine what else you can do. Some of you are going to get in there and you're going to determine what it's going to be, and you're going to move at it immediately. And some of you are going to determine what you shouldn't be doing, and you're going to work on also how you get more money right now. Guys, no matter what you do, you got to get more money in your pocket so you can survive, so that you can live, so that you can get to the next level. You got to get more money. I spoke earlier when I did a live, and I was talking about how when I was a young girl, I'm born and raised in the hood. I don't even know how I got here. No, yes, I do. It was strategic planning. But when I was a little girl, I'm born and raised in Newark. And I didn't really see much of anything for a very long time. And then one day I got exposed to the rest of the world, and it was on and popping from there. And the one thing that I understood was that it took money, it took diligence, it took understanding what's going on in the world. It took making connections to the right people. I remember that one of the reasons why I started traveling was because I signed up to be on the debate team. I don't be telling y'all these stories all the time. But I signed up to be on a debate team, and the debate team was a time when I was able to strategically have to think about what the next thing that I would say. I had to think about what someone else was going to say and be able to kind of combat what they will say, or I forget what the right words are, just debate what they were going to say. And then I was able to travel, and I began to see a lot of the world. And I was like, wait a minute, this little area where I live in, there is so much more for me. And all of us have to find that thing that allows us to see that there's more for us. So from that moment in time, and then I got exposed to a lot of other things, I vowed that I was not going to stay there. So I don't know who's listening to my message now, and I don't know where you are in life and in business and what you're up to. There's so much more that you're supposed to have. Whatever you have right now, if it's a little bit, even if you do have a lot, you're supposed to have way more. And I say you should have way more, and you should be fully prepared for life, because life will knock you down. But when you have so many things moving, it makes it easier for you to stay afloat when you got a lot of things going. So strategically moving for me right now, I decided that I invested in my 360 photo booth. And you guys hear me saying that I'm a coach. And I'll tell y'all some things, and just in case y'all want to hear a little bit of my plan. I'm a life and business coach. I'm a former cosmetologist. I understand a lot of things in business, and I understand being in the right place at the right time. I understand making the right connections. We don't do nothing by ourselves, even though we think that we do. So I got my 360 photo booth to position me to be in the right spaces. I'm a life and business coach. I need to meet more people. I also have this business membership. People are all over the place who need to be in the business membership. I realize I need to put myself in front of the right people so I can talk to people who need the things that I actually have, so I can help more people. I can't sit in this house and work just inside the house and think that these ideas and these plans that I have are going to work just from right here. Doesn't work that way. So I decided to get that for an additional stream of income and to put me in a building. When I have done already with my 360 photo booth, there have been a minimum of like 20 people that have ridden the 360 photo booth. Can you just imagine that doing larger events, there are going to be way more people that I'm going to be able to encounter? And I am the life and business coach. That's who I am, even though I'm standing there running a booth. Like, listen, some people could look at things and not really understand what people are doing, but I'm about to be all the way outside and talking to everybody in my path. They will know about UBG. They will know about me being a coach and about how I can assist them. There are a lot of entrepreneurs out here that need support, and I'm ready and willing to do the job. So I'm just sharing a little bit of, everything that's going on. So if you guys want to be on board with me, get on board. I got a lot of other things planned for UBG membership in the future, and we go hard. And it's also about building you as an individual. There are things that we need to pay attention to. You can't just go take the class to learn how to do something. You got to become something. And that's what we're doing in UBG as well. The members are becoming something. If you're willing to sit there and sit through and go through the things that we work on, there's no way that you can stay the same. There's no way that you're not going to have the energy and the drive that it takes for you to want more. Even if you don't think that you're going to have more, you're going to want it. When you listen to other people what they're doing, what they're working on, how could you not want more when you're in a community like that? And you guys will always see me build and grow. That's what I can promise you. You'll always see that. So you can use a little bit of my energy and get on and just get on board so you can do what you got to do. Okay, for real. Is Monday the only one time available to meet? I work that time. So it's going to be recorded, and I'm basically going to be giving you some specific instructions on what to do. And truly, you can actually watch the recording of what I'm going to share that you need to do. I'm going to give you guys some documents that you will drop the information that needs to be in the mini course. So you'll get that, and then you can fill that out, and that'll put you on the track. And if I need to meet with you for about 15 minutes afterwards, at another time, I'm willing to do that to make sure if you have any additional questions. Now, Monday is the initial session that we're going to meet, but I'm thinking that we'll probably get back together again afterwards just to make sure everybody is good, because we're going to roll together. So we're going to have to talk about how we're going to execute that. So there will be another, connection after the Monday session. So yeah, I hope that helps. Yeah. So I'll see you guys soon. Hang up, go sign up if this is for you. And, I moved from New Jersey. I live in Miami now. I've been here for 2 years now. And if you want a new life, if you want something different, you just have to decide, and then you have to do all the things that are required for you to get to another space. And then you got to continuously do the work. You have to stay innovative, which is what I continue to do. You have to continue to make more connections, and you have to also continue to take a look at what's going on in the world. A lot of the lessons that I do in UBG, I'm looking at what's going on, and that's what I put inside the membership. When I look and I see what people need, that's what I put inside. It's not like I don't even want to schedule all the way out for 6 months, because I don't know what's happening in the next 2 months. And I'm going to talk about what's going on in the world right now so everybody could be prepared and ready. So that's what I do, and I will continue to do that. Let's do this together, y'all. All right, so go and sign up to be a UBG member. And as soon as you do that, everything is automated. You're going to get an email with your login details, and you can go through the membership and start learning some other things that you probably need. And then you will meet with me on Monday. So go ahead and just do some binge watching and learn some things. Everything has titles to it. There are a lot of bonus items in there. There's motivation in there. There's a lot. There's a whole lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will see you guys soon. Go ahead and sign up now so you could be in and Monday at 1:00. All right. Later, guys. See you soon. We gonna do this together. All right. Good night.